And related to sport, what is the role of support in your sport or in sports in general? What is the importance of support and how society can do better in supporting people's abilities to feel the right of doing sports?
I think, there are many things to say about it, and I can talk about it as a part of the national global team of my country, of France, of the female team, and also being a woman. Also, it's even more important. I have to say that we don't always get a lot of support from our states to support us to do our trainings, to do this because we are high level sportives and we need a dedicated training and a dedicated staff. And sometimes I think persons with disabilities are not seen as people who can exercise, and that's really plays against us, I have to say. So we really need support. We really need people be aware. We need people to watch the Paralympic Games as much as other games. I still cannot believe that there are less people watching the Paralympic Games as others. I don't know, it's like it would be less important, and that's something we have to combat and to keep training, to keep exercising, to show our states that we are representing them. When we play goalball, we are wearing the T-shirt of France, so of or other countries, whatever. But and our countries have to believe in us and to support us, our staff, our training, so we can compete in good conditions.
In this sense, on the related to the support, you were sharing years ago about your participation in the marathon, and you had issues with the support person that I don't remember exactly if she got sick or there was some issue around that. So what was the role of support person for you in this marathon?
Yeah, that's a very good experience, because for the marathon, it's 42K to run, and you need to practice for 6 months to do that. So as for me, being visually impaired, I just cannot wake up in the morning and say, okay, I'm going to go for a run. I cannot do that because I cannot run alone. I need to have a guide to run with me, basically. And every time I would need to run, I would need to plan the session ahead to have someone that I know that will come with me. So that's a lot of logistic preparation in addition to the normal preparation. So it's very tiring. So you really need to love it and to have people that support you. So for 6 months I had to find people to run with me. I was part of a running group that actually was here to support visually impaired athletes to run. So they were guiding us when we wanted to train. And for the marathon itself, for the day of the marathon, because it's a very long race, I needed to have 3 guides just for me for the whole race. So in case one of them would get injured, and also it's very tiring to guide someone because there are a lot of people, especially the New York Marathon. It's so filled of people everywhere. So the guides have to be really even more trained than me, I have to say. So one guide wouldn't be enough. So I needed support to fund their trips with me, because it wouldn't be fair for them to pay for their travel to run with me. And so for all this process, I needed to find donors and people and organizations to support us. It was not very easy, and it was so hard that for the first year, I trained for 6 months for the marathon and couldn't get the funds that were promised to us. So we had to cancel our participation and we had to go for the next year with more funds. So that's how the lack of support can impact us.